a snooze as always. So this is your second instalment for the beginner's course while in isolation. It's still very sad. We will be doing the arm catch and flick and a push spin.
Okay, so we're going to go from the rock step because that's what joins all the moves together. So we're going to get up to the first slow count. So we'll show you first of all what a push spin is. Okay, so that's a push spin. So it's quite an iconic move. It's a move that you can just throw in anywhere. It's kind of one of those chuck away moves. So we're going to go over that today. So we're going to get up to the first slow count. So from the rocks, so you have your basic rock step. And then on the first slow, you're going to prep your lady. You're going to prep your lady in a butterfly position. When we say butterfly position, it's our hand positioning. Okay, so if you turn our hand around, this is the position that I've got my hand in. As you can see, I haven't gone for a flat palm to palm. There is a reason for this. When you're dancing quite fast, when you go for a push spin, you could turn and you could push the lady. You can already see if my hand's in the wrong position, it's gonna hurt. So I'm gonna go for the butterfly position. So if I meet her in that position all the time, I've got something nice and firm to push against. You see, I'm not gonna hurt her. Whereas if I miss, you can see I'm not gonna do it, but it's gonna hurt. So actually you're gonna be your first slow count. So you have your rock, step, slow. That's your first slow count. I try to keep my partner's arm at roughly about 90-degree angle. That's the best pivot point. That's where she's gonna lock her hand in. And as you can see, as I start to push, she wants to turn. So that'll be your rock, step, slow. So you got your rock, step, slow. So now on your second slow count, you're gonna use your left hand. You're gonna push it diagonally down, straight towards the hip. Don't push straight forward, you're gonna go straight down. That's gonna force your lady to spin on the spot. Okay, so when your lady spin, you wanna make sure you catch your lady. It's only polite to catch her because the last thing you wanna do is have her spin off and get all dizzy. Would you like to explain the lady's footwork?
So ladies, as always, we are starting on our right because we are right. So that rock step is on your right foot, and then all of your weight on your first slow again is on your right foot ready. You've got to imagine that you've got a board behind your back, so you do not let this arm flatten. You'll fall into your partner, and when he gives you that push, you're just going to crank your shoulder. So you've got that imaginary board, so when he gives you the push, your arm does not go back behind, and that's going to give you that momentum to go around.
Okay, so Lise, what we're going to do, we're going to be doing a mirror image of what the ladies are actually doing. So we're going to start on our right leg. So you have your right, left, right, we'll do that again because left, right, left. So right now my weight is on my left leg. As I give her the push, she goes round. I'm going to step onto my right leg. As Charlotte's turning around, her hand's tucked down, so I can catch her hand at any stage. So when I land on my right leg, I've caught my partner, and then I'm going to give her a rock step at the end. Okay, so when we do the move in full motion, it's 5, 6, 7, and a rock step, block, spin, and a rock step. So you can actually do this move without even looking at your partner. Your hand should stay roughly where it is.
Yeah, like we said in the other lesson, T-Rex ladies, and then he'll always be able to catch you.
A little tip for this is when your lady's spinning, never ever go for the hand. It's probably the hardest thing to catch. It's moving the fastest. If you aim for the elbow, your hand will glide along and you'll catch your lady from the hand. So if I go for Charlotte's elbow, I go for the elbow, and the hand is always at the end, and I'm always going to catch it. Okay, so we're going to do a push spin, and then we're going to do a return just to show you how it looks. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a rock step, block, spin, rock step, return, and rock step. So if you're wondering, you've probably noticed that we've actually changed places. Okay, it's a natural thing. When you're giving your lady a return, you want to make sure you get out of your lady's way. You never ever stand in the way. Never force your lady to go in directions that she shouldn't really be going. It'll be very awkward.
Ladies, don't overcompensate for your partner. Don't start ducking and diving. They'll never learn for the social dance floor.
So what I do to make sure I get out of her way, so let's imagine she's just done the spin, I've just picked her up, you're going to give her a return, and she's going to be going on an archway. like a U shape along your right hand side. So on my rock step, as you can see, I cross over with my leg. It just starts to get me out of her way. So I cross over on that rock step. On the first slow, I allow her to go past me. My next slow, I'm going to bring it back up onto my right leg, and then I have a rock step at the end. So as you can see, I've got completely out of her way.
If you're watching this video freshly, we did the return in the underarm turn and return video, just in case you need to catch up.
Okay, so the next part in this video, it's all to do with, we're going to be changing our hands into a right to right and a handshake. We like to call it as a handshake hold. It's like the greeting hold. And then we're going to be doing an arm catch and flick. Arm catch and flick is a nice little move. You get a lot of momentum behind it, and you can really sling your lady, and she will spin like a spinning top, and it can get you prepped for loads and loads of different moves.
Okay. Do be considerate. Not all of us have the greatest balance. Yeah.
Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get our lady in a right to right hold. It's relatively easy. Lead, you want to make sure you do it in a way it's as sly as you can make it. So on that return, as your lady comes round, on that rock step, my hand is already going to be there ready. You can see it's going to be at my belt buckle height, which is kind of a nice relaxed hold. And as your lady comes past, you got your first slow on your return. On the second slow, you're going to slip that hand into your right hand, and then you're going to lead your lady with your right hand. So if I come over, just come a bit closer, we show you. So if your lady's in here, as she comes round, my hand's already here, and I'm literally going to get my lady's hand, I'm going to slip it straight into my right hand, and that's when I'm going to give the lady the rock step. When you do it full pace, you actually can't notice it. It should be so smooth and elegant. So as it comes round, slow, change my hands right there, and there you go. It's so sly you wouldn't even notice it. The smoother you make it, the easier it's going to be to link all your moves together.
Ladies, no back leading. It's not down to you, don't know it's coming.
Yes. Okay, so our next part we're going to go on to is called an arm catch and flick. So arm catch and flick is quite a similar move to the first one we did, which is the push spin. So arm catch and flick, you're going to prep your lady, and you're going to spin your lady off, and you're going to pick her up at the end. So on the first slow, you're going to prep your lady. The second slow is where you're going to make your lady actually do the move. So again, you have your rock step. On the first slow, you're going to prep your lady. You're going to prep your lady out to your right hand side leads, and your left hand, you're going to form a cup. Okay, your nice cup. You're not going to hold on. It's going to have a cup, and that's going to slip over your lady's right hand. Okay, so I'll show you again from here. So it's a rock step slow. And if I just come from this side, so you can see from both angles, from here, we are going to have a rock step slow. So you can see I've actually prepped my lady so her arm is nice and straight. You don't want your lady's arm all bent, because you can see there's nothing there, nothing to push again. So nice and outstretched, and the hand will go over your lady's wrist, like so.
Yeah, you do want to prep your lady. You don't want her right in front of you, rock step slow. You need to get your lady right over, so her first slow, she's facing sideways almost. So that
yeah. So if we just twist around slightly in the position we're in, you can see the position I'm in. I'm facing Charlotte's right shoulder. I'm literally looking down her ear roll, and I can see light on the other side. Alright, so that's what you're going to kind of go for. That's the position you want to get your lady in. So you can see she's back, she's right in front of me. So from the rock step, from the first slow, I've actually turned her body right the way round. Okay, so that is going to be your first slow, your rock step slow. So now on your second slow lead, you're going to just transfer the weight onto your right leg. You don't need your right hand now, but you can have it there anyway. You can use it all in the left hand. You let go with the left hand. You literally got to imagine you're slamming that door shut of a car. Okay, so it's a rock step prepare, slam that car door, and then you're going to pick your lady up at the end. Okay, give it a go from here. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a rock step prepare, spin, and a rock step. And again, you probably saw that as I came round, again, I didn't go for Charlotte's hand, I went for the elbow. It's always best just to go for the elbow, and you'll always get the hand on the end.
Yeah, and remember ladies, no spaghetti arms like we said in the video before. Your lead is prepping you to the side. If you have spaghetti arms, your arms is going to go, you're not moving. So remember, you need that tension. Your arms can go this way, but we don't let them go out that way, really. Try keep them in a box.
Yes. Okay, so let's put those two moves together. So far you have a push spin with a return, with a change of hands, then you have an arm catch and flick, and I'll tell you what, just for fun, we'll add a return onto the end.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a rock, step, block, spin, rock, step, return, change hands, rock, step, prepare, spin, rock, step, return, and a rock, step.
Just for fun.
She completely fluffed that one up.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, guys.
Should we do it again?
Go on then.
Just show you how it's properly supposed to be done. She was actually preempting it there. What we already just told you not to do. She just did it.
Switch up, ladies.
Ready? 5, 6. She can't get the staff nowadays, can ya? 5, 6, 7, and a rock, step, block, spin, rock, step, return, change of hands, rock, step, prepare, spin, rock, step, return, and there's your rock step at the end. Hope you all enjoyed your lessons. Don't forget, leave a comment below if you want to see any special moves and we can do that for you. I hope you enjoyed your lessons. Tune in for next time.
Bye, guys.